The Scarlett Files, Episode 13, The Below. Federation Intelligence Debrief. Subject, Mercer, Owen. Incident Record, HMS Britannic. Wreck Site, Aegean Sea. The HMS Britannic, sister ship of the famous RMS Titanic, sank off the coast of Greece in 1916. Speculated to be from a German naval mine during World War I. The liner-turned-hospital ship sank in only 55 minutes. Ship lies today off the coast of Greece, only 120 meters below sea level. Begin interview playback.
Hello, Mr. Mercer. My name is Agent John Pearson with the Gaian Federation Intelligence Agency. We have a few questions for you today.
Just call me Owen. And can you get those guards away from me? What's his deal?
Consider me a consultant to Mr. Pearson here. We're going to have a very open conversation today, Owen. We need you to tell us everything that happened.
Okay, let's get something straight right here. I'm not a pirate. I'm not. Look, there's this post on Civcom. Somebody bragging about a stash inside the Britannic. Something about this nurse hiding her jewelry during the sinking. A tiara, gold, diamonds. Whole thing just sitting there waiting.
Civcom message board. Interesting finds. At Dale Diver. I've seen the log. Britannic Surgical Bay has a safe. On F deck. You get inside, you get rich. Just watch the bow. Burns can get a bit dicey.
I thought maybe it was real. I owed people. A lot of people. So I get up, hired a skiff captain to drop me off at night. No permits, no Federation tags. Just me in a second-hand diving suit. The moment I breached the water, it was pure dark. Black of the water creates a darkness like you can't imagine. The dark of the Aegean Sea, lit only by a hand lamp in the moonlight. Have you ever seen an Atlantic steamliner? Watching its haunted shadow come out from the darkness is an experience I will never forget. Ships of today are bigger, but the sense of scale is lost there. Out in the sea, you feel it. You feel every millimeter of dead iron drifting over your head, like a shadow of rusted steel. I figured I'd circle it a few times, try to figure out a hatch I could use to get in. Study the maps of it, knew where to go, but as I rounded this place where the wheelhouse once sat, my eyes were drawn to...
Drawn to what, Mr. Mercer?
I told you. Call me Owen, please.
Hey. Please continue, Owen.
I was traveling towards the stern, near the boat deck. Giant gash in the deck plates, where the first funnel tore free. It was like the gash was breathing, releasing a strange current warmer than the surrounding water. I thought it was just a thermal vent, something geological. But the water started to taste strange. Salty, yes. With an undercurrent of copper, like old blood. That's when the humming started. Not in my ears, but in my bones. A low, resonant thump that vibrated through my dive suit, through my chest. It felt familiar, like a song I'd forgotten. I swam closer, but drawn in by the thrumming, wanted to place the tune. With every meter I drew closer to that gaping maw, the humming got louder. The memories started to leak in at the edges. I'd begun to see memories I hadn't thought of in years. Long dead friendships, my fourth grade teacher's face, the day of my divorce. Each of these memories, they were so real, I could taste them. They were distracting me from the real pull. Pull wasn't just mental anymore, it was physical. The record began pulling me into it. When I realized what was happening, I kicked. Went as hard as I could to escape that pull. Anything to get away. You can't escape your own head. Even as my limbs fought, crawling into black water, fins scraping steel, my mind kept sinking deeper, like the rusted iron around me. Down, down. That's when I saw them. People. Faces in steel, hands pressed through the rust like they were reaching for me, and they were stuck, unmoving, smiling like they'd been there forever. They weren't passengers, they were like me, freelancers, wreck chasers, idiots who thought they could beat the current and get rich. Behind them, something deeper, a sound. A low, like the hole groaning. It was saying my name. It called me, wanting me to embrace the ship and the pull of the current. It told me I didn't have to fight it. She said I'd never go hungry again, that I'd never owe another soul a lumen. She said I could rest beside the iron like the others. I tried. I swear to God, I tried to swim back to the light. The surface. Everything felt so far away. It kept whispering. Stay young. Stay low.
What did you tell her, Owen?
My God, you knew about this, didn't you?
Not now.
I told her.
Owen, I know how you feel. I've encountered one of them myself. The only way for us to figure out how to stop these things is for you to tell us what happened.
I told her no. I told her I didn't want to be like them. Next thing I knew, I was waking up on the surface, on an island of Key. My diving gear was gone. I don't know how I got there. I know this. She let me go.
How long have you known that the Britannic ate people?
Long enough to keep it off Civcom and people away from it. Listen carefully, Owen. What did she want in exchange for letting you go?
She said, tell them about me.
Well, thank you, Mr. Mercer. This has been an enlightening experience.
I told you. Please call me Owen.
Thank you, Owen. I want that man given full psychiatric care, 6 months mandatory therapy, whatever it takes.
Director, with all due respect, civilian salvage violation usually comes with...
I don't want to hear what usually happens. He gets care, not a cell.
Then you better figure out where these anomalies are coming from, because more keep popping up all the time. And now some monster is living the Titanic's sister? That's not normal, Director.
That's our job. You do yours. I don't like how you treated that man in there. If you were under me, you would have been fired on the spot.
Good thing I'm not.
Get him help.
Your orders, sir?
People disappear at shipwrecks all the time. What's one more?
What the hell is wrong with you?
By all means, come in.
You sent him to Caloran.
They have some of the finest trauma counselors in the Federation. Very cost effective.
Caloran is a prison planet. I read the reports. He scratched "tell them about me" into his cell wall.
Well, what do you want me to do, Director? Let him walk free after meeting your pet Cthulhu?
Anything! Anything is better than that. Caloran is for war criminals, not a broken man from Australia.
Oh, spare me your righteous Federation morality, Director. You and your little lab break physics, break people, and we are the ones who clean up the wreckage. In case you haven't noticed, we are on a two-front war. The ESF and your physics-defying nonsense. That man was a liability.
He was a witness. You made him a liability.
A witness to what again? To a thinking shipwreck that eats divers. How exactly do you plan to file that in your neat little containment cell, huh? You think if he just spills it on Civcom, it'll just go away? You heard him. Tell them about me. Do you think Britannic wants to put on a show for us?
Of course it does. It wants us to be scared. It wants us to silence people and bury the truth, because that's how myths grow.
No. People go down there and don't come back. And then it's my department scraping up the next idiot's bones off a Greek island.
It's my department to figure out why. He was our only source into how it thinks, how it persuades. The ends didn't justify the means, because your means achieved nothing but losing our only asset.
Call it what it is, Director. Hypocritical. But by all means, march to High Command, flash that red badge, and tell them you lost control of a ghost ship. Or better yet, storm Caloran. Drag Owen out with your clones and your perfect pilots, and whatever creature you stitched together in the tank last week. But when the dust settles, when the reports come in, tell them the truth. You had a man who peeked behind the curtain. You let him go. You failed to contain it. He paid the price.
It's a god-awful small affair to the girl with the mousy hair, but her mummy is yelling no, and her daddy has told her to go, but her friend is nowhere to be seen. Now she walks through her sunken dream to the seat with the clearest view, and she's hooked to the silver screen. But the film is a sad thing for she's lived it 10 times or more. She could spit in the eyes of fools if they ask her to focus on sailors fighting in the dance hall. Oh man, look at those cavemen go. It's the freakiest show. Take a